Gilgeous-Alexander, good defense by the Sixers. A couple of guys going after him.
Horford right now pointing and playing traffic cop, to Josh Richardson, just allowing his teammates to know where they are, where the help is, as a turnover occurs.
Yeah, the Sixers indeed out of the timeout. Much more
allowing his teammates to know where they are, where the help is, as a turnover occurs.
Yeah, the Sixers indeed out of the timeout. Much more active on the defensive end as Simmons gets his first bucket.
To get by him for not letting it happen.
That's Richardson teeing up a three, and down it goes for Josh Richardson. Had great three-point shooting in the first half against Memphis. Ditto here in the first quarter, 5 of 9. And there's Pell running the floor, and that was delivered on a rope by Ben Simmons. Candidate for 6th Man of the Year. Been a starter with the Atlanta Hawks. And there is Pell leaving Diallo in denial. Well done by Norvel Pell. Sixers clearly having their issues here in the half court, but no fear. Glenn Robinson III is here. Sixers in that overtime loss. Remember, they gave up 20 points in the overtime.
Overtimes are still 5 minutes, right?
As we approach the halfway point of the second, Ben Simmons had an opportunity to post Paul. Indeed, quite the cut there by Richardson. They came over with a double team. Gallinari, the underside of the rim, had the three-point opportunity and gave it up.
Ben holding off Chris Paul. Nice play.
Indeed. Adams stood in his way, and Ben said, all right, I'll give it up. Nice. Harris, great recognition. Well done by the Sixers. Boy, their interior passing's been terrific. Well done by Shake Milton coming away from that. Got him along with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and a bunch of first-round picks for Paul George from the Clippers, as Simmons finishing with a flourish, his second field goal of the game. Got him along with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and a bunch of first-round picks for Paul George from the Clippers, as Simmons finishing with a flourish, his second field goal of the game. Sixers right now leading by a dozen, leading by as many as 14. Harris taking Paul to the weight room, and he slams for 2. Simmons, will he take advantage of Paul? Adams came over to help out. Count it, and a foul. Chris Paul is going to be tagged with another person. Sixers their largest lead at 19.
Nice.
That's a great pass, and that's going to be a timeout for Billy Donovan. Sixers their largest lead at 19.
Nice.
That's a great pass, and that's going to be a timeout for Billy Donovan.
Not a lot of movement off the ball. You see the 3 other guys on the other end of the floor just standing and watching.
Furkan Korkmaz able to solve that problem. You know, it's amazing. Coaches try to hardwire their players for ball movement, and yet many times they'll forget.
Yep. You get caught in that. Either you're tired or you just get caught watching. You've got to make sure that even when you're off the ball that you're still moving around.
P.S. Shake Milton again finding the range from beyond. The 4th Sixer in double figures with 11.
Body language doesn't change. The expression on his face doesn't change.
Matisse Thybulle, his hustle doesn't change. Lays it in after he made the steal.
Are you going to find a niche on this team? Defend, baby, defend.
Should mention number 35, Mariel Shayok on the floor for the first time. Alec Burks. Nice move and finish by Mike Scott.